Welcome back to Denizens of the Omniverse. Over the weekend at Level Up Expo, which yours truly was in attendance for. On Friday, before it released Saturday, I did get to watch the Barbie Wire short with a bunch of people in a massive crowd, and it was so much fun. I absolutely love it. But one of the things that you can't do is stop, pause, and absorb everything. You can't always hear everything too through over the cheers and the ranting and the raving and all that, but I still wouldn't trade it out, man. I absolutely love being in a group of people experiencing something together like that. It's so much fun. But today we're just going to sit down. We're going to give it another go over. There's probably some things I didn't catch, obviously, from being at a distance from the screens or not being able to stop, rewind, pause, and all that kind of stuff. So here today, we're going to go back through it. I'm also going to share my audience reaction at the end of the video. So if you want to see that or see what that was like. But yeah, I'm excited to get into this to kind of relax, sit back, and have a little one-on-one with the trailer this time around, which is going to be a lot of fun. Before we get into this though, if this is your first time watching it, don't do it with me yapping over top of it. Please just go to the original video. I have a link down in the description below. Click on that, go over there, watch it there. Watch it over there, leave a like, drop a comment, all that jazz. Then come over here and watch me break it down. So let's get ready to jump in. Here we go.
Come on, you can't fire me.
Let's see. Open 1 hour a day. The sign is just open and not open. I can't read. Other than prescription and guaranteed, I cannot make out what else is on that poster. Maybe we'll get a closer up here. Let me make sure. Okay.
Oh boy, how do I put this? You job no more.
I barely did anything wrong.
Oh. It's in the corner over there. I see it. See if we can, before she puts her hands on the desk, let's see if I can catch. All right. Here. All right. Prescriptions filled in 2 weeks. Dude, sloth, get your shit together. What? Our delivery guys are just as lost as you are. And then there's some kind of like quotation thing at the bottom that's still a little too blurry to make out.
I barely did anything wrong.
Ooh, yeah, well, you got a human killed on the job, which caught the attention of the authorities and cut the supply line.
Oh, fuck off. It's just one ugly as shit human. And it wasn't even my fault. Look, Gerald, I need this fucking gig. What happened to the strike system, huh?
Well, strike one was the time you rammed the ambulance driver.
He was double parked.
Strike two was when you sent that mass email that threatened to, and I quote, fuck the boss's tight ass and his hot as fuck wife.
That wasn't a threat. That was an offer.
And strike three was killing that ugly human. Now please hand over your Asmodean crystal. We will send half of your remaining check in the mail.
Half? Oh, fine. Fuck you and your dog job anyway. Who fucking needs ya?
Okay. No later than a month or 2 or 12 or whatever. Oh, that's the asterisk. Prescription filled in 2 weeks guaranteed. Or, never. Oh my God.
Ow! Ugh.
Oh, yes, this is what I wanted to look at here. Dude, I love that they still keep in touch. Her and Fizz.
What? No!
No, yeah. Hold up, before we move on, I do want to see some of the previous text messages before I got pissed on by whatever these floating little islands are. Oh, I love that Fizz's profile icon is him like trying to block you from taking the picture while he's scarfing a burger. But yeah, it makes sense, man. They were all like in the same circus together. Well, we only really saw him and Blitz hanging out. They would have all been hanging out as kids. So I like that. Obviously, after the falling out and everything that happened with the circus, it does make sense to me that Barbie and Fizz would very likely keep in touch. I mean, hell, look at that. Vivziepop. Aw, you free tomorrow for drinks? Fuck yes. Love all the emojis. And then I exhibit hunger, but there is none burger. Find the burger. That looks like Blitz. That looks like Blitz, like a young, maybe even before his horns were completely like grown out the way they are, or maybe just another imp that just simply looks like Blitz-ish, Blitz-coded. I don't know. I don't think, given the sensitive topic of the relationship, I don't think he would send an actual picture or meme that he's made, unless it's making fun of Blitz. Maybe Barbie would be okay with that, but I think it would be a little much to send Blitz-themed memes. Maybe not. I don't know. And then listen, bitch, in this hell. Wait, listen, bitch, in this hell, it's either yeet or be yeeted. I'm assuming that's what it's going to continue to say. It just says it's either yeet or be. I mean, okay. All right.
What? No! No, no, no! No! Come on!
We will arrive at Pride in City in 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I love, this was a detail a lot of people were really like, you know, fixated on, was that Barbie, while disgruntled and fucked up right now, is not throwing a fit about this young goop child, like holding on to her, as opposed to her mother, who is, I presume, mother. They're both goop people up there just completely losing it on their phone, kind of ignoring the crying children beneath, because there's another one right there, the baby in the basket. Meanwhile, you got one dude pouring booze all over the poor goat over here. Just, I love the detail in this one for sure, but like in all of it. Chaos Crisp, spicy honey.
Llegaremos a Pride in City.
Pussy bitch! Yeah, go back to fucking Greed, mate! Fucking step to me, bro! Come on,
I just
step in
noticed like that the
elevator,
candle heads come in a variety of species. It's not exclusively goat people.
We will arrive at Pride in City in 120 minutes. Debido a problemas, llegaremos a Pride in City en 7 minutes.
I like how it still did it in Spanish too. Oh, did not catch that. Oh, yeah. Everybody freaked out over this, man. Yeah.
I got the good shit this time. Pure crystals.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh, I needed this.
The looming draw on temptation. Ricky and Dickies. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Ransom. Money, please. It's like a little chibi freaking mammon. One's torn off, and then Wackford's wood. And it's just Wally Wackford holding up a fucking log.
Rick! Rickety Rick! My favorite sandwich guy.
Barbie, don't start. You know my dad don't want me serving you no more.
Come on, Rick. I've had the shittiest day. Just one whittle sandwich. I'm good for half.
Fine.
She
This is the last
acts,
time,
her
Barbs, you hear me?
and Blitz
For real.
act so similar. From the way they navigate, like interactions with people to get what they want. There's a lot of, like, if they're twins, but they very much so are, you can tell they're related.
Thanks, Satan, you're back. Where the hell have you been? I tried texting and calling, and the phone tracker didn't work.
Nah, no bigs. Walked through a fucking waterfall down in Sloth. Hungry? I got half of a sandwich.
Oh, for me? How romantic.
Come here, you.
Yo, does anybody else, obviously it looks like Barbie, but that specifically in the corner here looks like the fucking pick of destiny. I don't know if that's meant to look like that or if it's just meant to be Barbie, like artistically or stylistically, but it just evokes pick of destiny to me.
Oh yeah, I got fired.
What? Barbs, you needed that job. It wasn't for drugs, was it?
What? No! I got some human killed. You know, thanks to my dumb fuck brother. What? Why did you think that? You know I'm off demon shit.
Because when I got home today, I found some of that shit in the back of the pantry.
What? That's not mine. Must be some old shit. Come on, I'm clean. You know that.
I'm so tired of this.
No, never mind.
I just need to figure out how we're gonna cover rent. Again. You know that I stuck my neck out recommending you for that job? And the one before that? I'm running out of favors, Barb.
Yeah, well, I never asked you to do that.
Don't give me attitude. You know what? I can't deal with this right now. Keep your damn sandwich and sleep on the fucking couch!
I'm so sorry, baby. She did not have to disrespect you like that.
That's so Harley Quinn and the egg sandwich from, well, Harley Quinn, Birds of Prey, whatever. I like how that snapped them out of it, though. Love was their drug, and drugs is what undid it.
Barbie, what was that?
Fuck today.
Yeah.
Barbie?
Feels so bad for them, man. Just being in a situation like that, too. Yeah, we didn't get to go through the full credits either, I don't think. Because it looked like these were telling a story, like what with them, because there's a little bit of a progression. Yeah, you see it like slowly starting to degrade. A little bit of apathy there. And then that, yeah. Even in their merch, I saw that they were selling. It's like a broken heart between the two of them. It sucks though, like when you're, you know, when you've gone through the things that you've been, when you're trying to get away from your past, get away from the mistakes you've made, and that, you know, when something goes wrong, that one of those things could have in the past been blamed on, but maybe had nothing to do with it. That's like when that's the first place someone's mind goes, that can hurt so much. Like, especially when you're working through something so difficult like this, to have someone like, is it drugs again? What is it? And like, that's immediately falling back on, as if it couldn't be anything else, that it has to be your fault, you backslid or all that. It just doesn't make it any easier. You know, it's hard. It's very difficult. I've been guilty of it. Like, I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I've been her girlfriend in certain situations when it's come to other topics and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of us probably have, whether we want to admit it or not. It's easy, but being on the other side of it though, it sucks. It definitely sucks, and I know it sucks. You know, when you've fucked up before, and then you just can't escape it. And then other things just compound and compound and compound. And like, yeah, it is just one just continuous bad day for Barbie in this episode. But yeah, I love like from her expressions, her mannerisms, the way she navigates arguments, conflict, or even trying to get what she wants. There's a lot of things she does that is just so just like Blitz that I love it. And again, like the friendship thing with Fizz, I love that too. And I wonder, again, amongst a lot of different things that have been going on through the show, that's another, like with Octavia and Stolas now, that whole thing. And, you know, Blitz at the end of season 2 connected. That's how they related to this pain in the moment at the end of that, when Stolas lost access to Octavia. It's like, yeah, well, you know, I lost my sister. As very, you know, we were close growing up, and I know what that's like, not having them around anymore and wanting to fix it, and you just can't. You're stumbling over yourself, and it's like they both have that hurdle to overcome now together and in different ways, because that's still one of the things about Blitz's past he has not been able to reconcile with yet. You know, he repaired their relationship with Fizz. They're in touch now, so that's nice. And it seems like this happened like right after, or yeah, this had to have been, I think this had to have been just after that mission. She was reporting back in, having lost all the kind of stuff, you know, because the kid got killed. So this makes me think then this is before even Fizz and Blitz have made up, timeline wise, because that would have been Unhappy Campers. That would have been before Oops and before Mammon's thing. So that would have been before their reconciliation. So, you know, it could be a way to ease into that now that Blitz has fixed that relationship. He's hanging out with Fizz. They're helping each other with the relationship stuff, you know. Who knows? Maybe that could be a bridge between them now. Because otherwise, like, I also kind of explained maybe the memes and stuff, but the way they were talking about it, it did sound like Unhappy Campers was like just before this. Not that it means anything, but it's like, or fits the same, but then again, everybody pretty much wears the same thing, so that was like a stupid thing to even mention or think. But it's a thought that crossed my mind. But yeah, it makes me wonder if like Fizz could be the bridge, because he's like a shared contact from their past. Viable possibility for sure. But yeah, I love that we got this. You know, the last one we had with Chaz, you know, or Zach, whatever, you know, and now this, you know, and then we had, you know, the one with Sally. I have seen like an echoed sentiment that people are a little exhausted already on the random mission episodes or shorts. And I think that these last two have reinvited or reinvigorated a little bit of that hunger for kind of that initial high we got from the Sally Mae one. You know, because even when they were presented to them, it's like, we can do whatever we want. We can explore, you know, like when they announced it, you know, there was this kind of expectation that was provided. There's like, we can use these to explore or expand upon characters that maybe haven't gotten enough attention in the show. And then it kind of became like a more experimental thing where they're kind of doing like whatever slapsticky fun little thing they want to do with the crew. And they've done that. And I think it's fine. I don't think they need to be locked into one thing or the other, but I feel like that first episode kind of, and what they said at the time when that was delivered and revealed to everybody, kind of set a little bit of that expectation. And it has been fun. I do like the episodic stuff where it's just like a mission, because that's something that the main show is lost, or is an outlet for that. So I think it needs to be a little bit of a balance. I personally like when we get stuff like this, because I do like getting time with the characters, because that's the thing about the show that they do so well. And both this and Hazbin is like, so many of the side characters I'm so interested in seeing more of as well. And there's just so many characters that like it makes it very hard to balance that out with, obviously, with the story that they're being told in the main seasons. So having these little outlets like this to kind of shine a light on them is one of the fun aspects of that. We did get confirmation that the next one, we don't know what it's about, but we know Eric Schwartz helped develop it. So whether that means it's Chaz-centric or Zach-centric, who knows? Just that he at least had involved with the manifestation of whatever the next short is going to be. He could just simply means he had an idea and they brought it to life. Doesn't mean it's going to be based on his character. Who knows? We'll see. But they did say that the one after that will have Stolas. So that'll be fun. I'm excited because a lot of these, and like I mentioned before, were cooked up while they were still figuring things out with Amazon at the cusp of while season 2 is going on. So that's why I think a lot of these have avoided kind of really touching the end of season 2, like what happened there, and acknowledging that. And I think some of the ones after the deal is what they've been talking about. And I think that was like these last couple and the ones that we're going to be getting here, the way they described it at least. But yeah, man, this is definitely up there. I think probably a top 5er for me on the shorts. Again, I think the strongest ones have kind of been some of those character centric ones. And then some of the random ones in there, like the Weeaboo though, is probably my favorite overall for just how crazy, absurd, and accurate it is about so many things. I think Weeaboo is still probably my favorite short. But like this, the Chaz one and Sally Mae, the first one, those are definitely there too. And then it's kind of a battle for that last spot. But I would love to know what you guys thought. How did you guys feel about this short? All the things within. Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Check out my interviews with Viv, with Amanda, talking about the Zoophobia announcement. Check out my previous reactions if you have not. Stay tuned for all the Helluva stuff that we got, and then I'll throw up my my audience reaction to this at the tail end here after we wrap up. But yeah, sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember to stick around for more Helluverse content as always. And before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen Sun, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angela Berg, Calvin Brindley, Sleeper Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Ariat Coyote, Ty Lund, and Denise Mauricio. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors here on the channel, help sponsor and support the rescues. Let me take care of Free the Office. You guys have been tremendous help with all of that. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I would give a huge special thank you to all of our channel heads. Without you guys, the channel would not be running as smoothly as it is. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here, keeping up with the endless wave of content, getting help with the editing, mitigating the damages when we get like a copyright claim or something like that, and just helping us keep on going. So we can keep bringing as much of this to you guys here on YouTube as possible, because without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's just video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.
Come on, you can't fire me.
Oh boy, how do I put this? You job no more.
I barely did anything wrong.
Ooh, yeah, well, you got a human killed on the job, which caught the attention of the authorities and cut the supply line.
Oh, fuck off! It's just one ugly as shit human. And wasn't even my fault. Look, Gerald, I need this fucking gig. What happened to the strike system, huh?
Well, strike one was the time you rammed the ambulance driver.
He was double parked.
Strike two was when you sent that mass email that threatened to, and I quote, fuck the boss's tight ass and his hot as fuck wife. And strike three was killing that ugly human. Now please hand over your Asmodi and Crystal. We'll send half of your remaining check in the mail.
Fine, fuck you and your job anyway. Who fucking needs you?
Oh, what was that? Oh, yo, what? I guess they keep in touch then.
No, come on!
Oh, that sucks.
We will arrive at Pride in City in 45 minutes. Llegaremos a Pride in City.
Bitch! Yeah, go back to fucking breathe, mate! Fucking step to me, bro! Come on, step in the elevator, you dog! Get
Due to some delays, we will arrive at Pride in City in 120 minutes. Debido a problemas, llegaremos a
The good shit this time. Pure crystals.
Rick! My favorite sandwich guy!
Barbie, don't start. You know my dad don't want me serving you no more.
Come on, Rick. I've had the shittiest day. Just one little sandwich? I'm good for half.
Fine. But this is the last time, Barbs, you hear me? For real.
That's good.
Oh,
fucking waterfall down in Sloth. Hungry? I got half of a sandwich. Oh, for me? How romantic. Come here. Barbs, you needed that job. It wasn't for drugs, was it? What? No! I got some human killed. You know, thanks to my dumb fuck brother. What? Why did you think that? You know I'm off demon shit.
Because when I got home today, I found some of that shit in the back of the pantry.
What? That's not mine. Must be some old shit. Come on, I'm clean. You know that.
I'm so tired of this. I just need to figure out how we're gonna cover rent. Again. You know that I stuck my neck out recommending you for that job? And the one before that? I'm running out of favors, Barb.
Yeah, well, I never asked you to do that.
Don't give me attitude. You know what? I can't deal with this right now. Keep your damn sandwich and sleep on the fucking couch!
I'm so sorry, baby. I did not have to disrespect you like that.
Oh, God.
Barbie, what was that?